Greetings, greetings, greetings. Welcome to our Woo session, day 1417, 1417. That is wonderful, beautiful number. If you add it all up, we are discussing whole nutrition and the nourishment of you. My name is Asia Sunrise Hawk, and I am a certified holistic nutritionist and a certified breathologist and a healer and the founder of a Sunrise Seeker Services. I'm so happy that you all are here with us today. What's up, Chris? Welcome. Glad to see you. We got our admins in the house for our whole nutrition, the nourishment of you. So, hey, grab some water, grab your beverage. We welcome this Monday, Moon Day. It's a beautiful time to be alive. Hey, you have great style, Chris, because I wore this hat for you. Try to jazz things up on this Monday. Thank you, thank you. Welcome, y'all. We are here ready to talk about nutrition and nourishing you, as we know that nutrition isn't just food and what we eat. We also know that it's about our whole self with the W, WHOLE. So welcome. What are y'all drinking? How y'all feeling? We'd like to say thank you for being here today.
Wake up, everybody. It's time to get up. Wake up, everybody. It's time to get up. Stay woke. Stay woke. Stay woke. It's time to get up. Stay woke. Stay woke. Stay woke. It's time to get up. We're healing, we're dealing, we're growing. Together, releasing. We're teaching, we're moving. Together, we're learning, discerning. We're striving. Together, we're leading, connecting, transforming. Together.
Thank you for that intro slide. I just LOVE that intro song. I mean, we got the dance music, we got the heartbeat in there. I'm just in love with it every time I hear it. So welcome again to Whole Nutrition and Nourishing You. My name is Asia Sunrise Hawk, and I am a certified holistic nutritionist, a breathologist, and the founder of a Sunrise Seeker Services, my business. So we'll get into the next slide, Sister Z. And I have a question for you all. When you hear the word nutrition, what's the first image that pops into your head? What do you think about? What words are coming to you when you hear the word nutrition? Feel free to just come off mute. Love to hear your voices and put it in the chat. What do you think about when you hear the word nutrition? And of course, I have a some photos here of pizza and a man meditating or seemingly to meditate. But what do you think about when you hear the word nutrition or even diet? So feel free to come off mute, even quickly, even briefly, and
Yes,
just let
well,
me
while
know.
thinking about it, I will jump in and say when I think about nutrition, the first thing I think about is the fact that I'm not very good at it personally and need to work on it in terms of my physical nutrition. But I also think about nutrition in terms of spiritually and academically. Those I'm very good at. So and I'm grateful for that. But I do need to eat better in terms of what I put inside of my body to nourish myself. I am complete with that. And hopefully, is there anyone else who wants to? Uh, Chris says less flavor in the chat.
Yeah, that's usually what it is. Thank you for that. And I also see Professor Marilyn said organic food from the soil. Ooh, okay, very nice, very nice. Yeah, to me, nutrition or diet, it sounds just boring. Like what am I thinking about? Nutrition, blah, 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 or what does all that mean? So let's talk about how the word is used today. And it's often narrowly focused on calories, diets, weight loss, or food fads. It's interesting how many of us programmingly so, are counting calories. And a diet means that we must lose weight. And then, of course, there are many food fads that are happening in the nutritional space, in the fast food space. It's very, very interesting. So, we would like to compare nutritionist to a dietitian or a holistic nutritionist. And there are differences. So a nutritionist can be informal, and there are certifications that are involved with that depending on your state. I live in Michigan, so I am a certified nutritionist, and we need certifications to be a nutritionist. Now, one state under Ohio, they have registered dietitians. So to do what I do, one must be licensed or clinically trained. So it just depends on the state and where you reside. Now, holistic nutrition is a whole person focus. That means spirit, emotions, body, and even environment are very important when discussing nutrition on a holistic level. All right, so we got to go into some statistics because I know y'all love to know your numbers, or at least some of you, now that we have discussed some background. Oh, and by the way, as we're moving to the next slide, I will add the nurture part for nutritionist. So it means to nurture the body, to nurture the soul with food. I just thought that etymology was interesting. So the numbers don't lie, but they do gasp a bit. Check this out. According to the Center for Disease Control, 6 out of every 10 adults in the United States have at least one chronic disease, and about 4 in 10 have two or more chronic diseases. Just pausing here for a moment to let that digest. Now, these chronic diseases include cardiovascular issues, cancer, diabetes, mellitus, and Alzheimer's disease. And chronic, what does chronic mean? Chronic means a disease that has gone on, or an illness, a condition that has gone on for at least a year or more, and that is had to have medical examinations. It has had medical complications. So something that pretty much we just haven't dealt with for over a year. We just allowed to go on and on and on. So paying attention to the body is absolutely important. All right, I have another question for you all. And welcome all of you who are continuing to join. We have a question for you. You can put this in the chat. Tell us, please, what do you think? How many Americans are nutrient deficient despite eating every day? Please put that in the chat. So we Americans eat every day. Now, how many of us are nutrient deficient? What do you think? About 80%, Chris says. Okay. Any other guesses? And you can even put it as a percent, or you can say X out of 10 Americans are nutrient deficient despite eating every day. Just a fun question. You can even come off mute if you would like to. Uh-oh, we have 81% now. Okay. Do we have one more? Just to spice things up. I like a little spice in my life. So do we have one more guess about how many Americans are nutrient deficient? Okay. Hey, Professor Marilyn said most. So that's at least over 51%. 51%. Most of us are. Okay, that's interesting. All right, so so we have 76% as a guess in the house. So according to the Center for Disease Control, let me see here on my notes, we have 1 out of 10 adults eat enough fruits and vegetables a day. So 1 out of 10 adults eat enough. So that means 9 out of 10 adults are nutrient deficient despite eating every day. Wow, that's a lot. And then we're considering high rates of chronic illness tied to the colonization of food practices and poverty. So depending on our cultural background, which anyone with a little bit of melanin or a very little bit amount of melanin has food disparities. There's colonization tied to food. So there's a lot that conflicts and construes with these statistics. My health is my wealth. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And we are being wealthy and healthy every day in Woo. I love this. All right. Now, if we are looking at the disparities, the food colonization, the nutrient deficiencies, then we can also look at the opposite of that, which is ancestral diets. Many of us have them that have been passed down to us, although even though if they were not taught to us directly, but it's in our bones, it's in our blood. So ancestral diets include an alkaline diet, right? Drinking alkaline, managing our equilibrium in the body so we are not eating so much acid. So that's fast food and condiments like ketchup. They're very acid. So when we eat and drink alkaline, then we can balance our hormones, etc., etc. And ancestral diets also include seasonal diets. So eating with the sun, eating fruits and veggies according to our environment. If you're living in Texas or California or Barbados, etc., or Michigan like me, then we have certain fruits and vegetables that are seasonal and local. We have plant-based diet as well. That is an ancestral diet, okay? Plant-based. Fermented foods. Fermented foods in moderation are very, very helpful for our digestion and so much more. And then we have the herbal wisdom. We love herbs. Eating from the ground. Mullein and yarrow and dandelion. Dandelion grows just everywhere out here in Michigan. And then there is also fasting. There's intermittent fasting, which had become popular a few years ago. And of course, we have ritual eating, right? Ritual, birthdays. If we have any transitions, someone who has passed, we eat foods according to that, as well as prayer. I'm going to add that impromptu, praying before we eat. So these are some things that we can also consider as well when we're looking at us being nutrient deficient. Like we have it in us to be nutrient efficient, right? And on the right here, I have a square and it says how much is enough. But how much fruits, how many fruits, how much fruit, how many vegetables should an adult eat on a daily basis? Since we are nutrient deficient, let's talk about what we actually need. So women and men are different, right? Children and adults are different. And definitely culturally, we're different. If we're highly melanated, then we need a little bit more or a little bit less sugar. So a lot of things to consider here. But in general, adult women need at least 1.5 cups of fruit and 2.5 cups of vegetables each day. Just pausing here to let that digest. And adult men need at least 2 cups of fruit and 3.5 cups of vegetables each day. So, what do you think about that? Put it in the chat, please. Come off mute, Ruka. Is that possible for us women to eat 1.5 cups of fruit and 2.5 cups of vegetables each day? Men, is it possible for you to have 2 cups of fruit and 3.5 cups of vegetables each day? Are you doing that, those of you that are here in this space? Think about yesterday. Have you been doing that? Is that possible? Would you like to start to do that? And how? I would love to hear from you. And we're talking about eating enough fruits and vegetables each day according to this chart, these statistics. Tawana says that is a lot of veggies and fruit a day. Ah, very nice. I like that honesty. It is a lot. It's a good amount, I would say. Anyone else? Because for me, when I'm simply eating fruit, talk about broccoli. Oh man, that's so filling. So many vegetables are actually quite filling. It's like, well, wait, what about my other fillers, my rice and my potato chips and whatever else is on my plate? How can I actually get this down? Hmm. All right, so Sister Z says, as a general answer, it is possible. Is it probable? I think not. Ooh, all right. Very good. Very good. Well, one consideration
Mm.
is, oh, did I hear
You have a hand
something?
up.
Okay. Yes, I would like to.
Okay,
Yes,
sweetness.
are we awake? We awake because I had my hand up, and so I didn't want not about what I didn't want. Grand Rising. I'm including some information that I have inside of me into the family this morning. So is it possible and probable? That is a lot of veggies. I don't to me those are relative terms, and when I think about how we are in position and in the season where we have to first dismantle some things that we accepted as truth in order to accept what the information that you're giving us. So I was thinking about usually I juice my beets, right? I juice it. I drink beet juice, and then I felt to pickle some, right? So I was thinking about how much nutrients I get from the juice, right? So it takes a couple of beets just to make a glass of beet juice. And then if I first cook the beet and then pickle it, then that's something different. So I'm persuaded that I can ingest all the nutrients I need. However, it might have to be in a particular form to do it. Chewing it, probably not. Probably not. That's what I'm thinking. So that's what I thought yesterday when I was pickling my beets and my cucumbers, is that because I drink cucumber juice as well, because I know that there's nutrients in cucumber that's good for me. So that's where I'm at with this information that you're giving today, is my health is my wealth. So as I approach this season in my life, I'm spending more time on what I'm putting in my body opposed to what I'm putting on my body.
Mm.
And with that, I'm complete.
Ashe, Ashe. Thank you, K Sweetness. Perfect point. Now, that was kind of like a trick question, right? Can we eat our nutrients versus can we drink our nutrients? Can we pickle them? Can we put them in smoothies? I love having my smoothies in the morning. I love having, I love putting spinach in my smoothie. I mean, there are so many different types of smoothies. And when we drink our vegetables, when we drink our fruits, then our body can absorb them and digest them just as well as if we are eating them. And we're not as tired. It doesn't seem as filling. So it is possible, my dear friends. It is. And I see Nigel says, is weight and age a consideration for the recommended amount per person? Yes. Yes, that weight and age, well, weight pertains to your protein. So how much do you weigh? According to your weight, it does affect the amount of protein that you will need. And even eating protein, we need to take some consideration as well, what type of protein and how our bodies are able to absorb protein in the system and for the nervous system, for the blood and bones. So yes, excellent, excellent question. So yes, please
Chris
think
has
about.
his hand up.
And also one more thing, thank you. We can also bathe in our nutrients as well. Hi, Chris.
Hi, Grand Rising, everybody. This is amazing. I've been doing a research about this. K sweetness with the cucumber water. It is high on vitamin K, and that's good to make your bones. As long as your bones have nutrients, they don't have to get soft to break things down. So cucumber water, and for blood clots as well. So anybody with poor circulation, and dark berries are high on flavonoids, and flavonoids keeps your skin nice and intact, and your skin is your first line of defense. Just like when you shower, it's not enough to just shower. It needs to come from the inside. That way it allows for the vitamin D to be converted, which you need so your teeth don't fall out. And nettles as a tea, you could just drink it, which gives your intestines a break from having to break down so much mass. A nettles tea, because it has more vitamin C than oranges. You don't always have to eat it like you just said. You can liquefy it, and it absorbs it in a liquid form, so it gives it a.
Chris,
And I'm
do
complete.
you take, okay, you just wanted to add that information?
Yeah, so I would, yes.
Okay, all right. Thank you. Yeah, there maybe we could have a session on the different vitamins and minerals found in herbs because there are a lot, especially if we mix them, right? Like not all fruits should be mixed together. So if you're talking about blueberries and cucumbers mixed together, that's not an optimal mixture, right? We want to have alkaline fruits with the alkaline fruits. We want to have acidic fruits with the acidic fruits, and then there are sub-acidic fruits as well. So there's a lot that goes into it, and also something to consider. And thank you, Chris, for that information. All right, so we will move to the next slide. Now we're talking about fuel frequency and the food vibe, feeding the whole you. Food is more than just fuel. Oh, wait a second. Food is more than fuel. Yes, it's programming. Every bite is a download. Every drink is a download. So I'm sure some of you have heard that water holds cells. It has cellular memory in it. It has minerals in it. When we talk to our water before we drink it, then our cells in our body will absorb that nutrients that we have talked into the water. Before we eat, in a lot of cultures, we pray before we eat. So every bite is programming, every drink is a download. So when we are nourishing our body instead of eating, right, gorging, we're actually nourishing the body. We're nourishing the whole system. And the stomach is not just the stomach, right? It's an ecosystem, right? I heard Professor, that was just so beautiful a few weeks ago, that Professor Marilyn said, we are the periodic table of elements. I thought that was so cool. That is what we are. So we're talking about an ecosystem. There's a lot of movement going on that we don't have to control at all. Yet we can maintain it. And the impact of timing, mood, and intention on digestion. We talked a little bit about cultural eating, ancestral eating, and we're also talking about timing, right? Seasonal, the seasonal aspect of food, and the intention. If we do have farms, if we do go to the strawberry and berry farms, when we even pick our fruits and vegetables, the intention behind it. When we pick it under the full moon, is it a Monday? Is it, there's so much as we are picking the fruits and vegetables from the grocery store, from the line, the counter, when we walk into the grocery store. What is our intention? What kind of mood are we in when we are cooking our food? What kind of mood are we in? And this also has an effect on our digestion, how we are going to absorb the minerals and vitamins. If we're eating fast food, for example, y'all know what fast food is, right? Those are those hamburgers and corn dogs and French fries and stuff like that, right? So fast food, well, it goes through the body real fast, so we can't digest it. Yet when we're talking about slow food, that slow cooking, that intentional eating, the food where we actually chew fully for the enzymes to be able to break down the food and send it down the esophagus and into the liver and the kidneys so they can break it down. I mean, that's some real slow food. And we don't even have to eat a whole lot to feel nourished, to feel full, and full in a good way, not full as if we have the itis. Have you ever had that before, when you just eat something, you're like, ugh, you feel exhausted, you just want to go to sleep, or you're tired, or you're angry, or it was like, okay, on to the next thing. Yeah, probably. I know I have. I've done that plenty of times. And so that's fast food. We want some slow food for the tummy. It takes hours, 2 to 4 hours, even for one banana to digest. Okay, let me not go off a tangent. So now that we know nourishment isn't just about what you chew, let us explore how it feels to be fed on all levels. There are so many different levels of nourishment. Did I hear something? Someone? Hello? All right. If you have something to share, please let us know. So we can, and eating in alignment with our spirit. There are different foods and minerals that different signs, for example, need. If someone is a Leo, born in August or at the end of July, then we're talking about food for the heart. We're talking about food for the chest, and the list goes on. So we can eat according to our spirit, according to our characteristics. And again, we're not only talking about eating, we're talking about nourishment as a whole. And I would love to invite you all in some light movement activities so we can engage in nourishing our whole bodies. So please, Sister Z, if you would remove the slides and put everyone on gallery. And I invite the community, if you can, to come on video. We're going to do some light movements for the nourishment of the whole body. Feel free to come on video and be as you are. I see you, Chris. Thank you. So we're going to take a few deep breaths here. Deep, conscious, gentle breaths. Wherever you are. If you're lying down, be sure to, and standing or sitting, be sure to breathe into the belly. And if it is helpful, you can place one hand over the belly, just below the belly button, and one hand on the chest. And we'll do some belly breaths. And the hand that is over the belly should be moving, whilst the hand that is over the chest should be steady. And during these deep breaths, gentle, conscious deep breaths, we're thinking about when I am hungry, when you are hungry, where is your hunger coming from? Where is the craving coming from? Where are you usually hungry? Sometimes when we go to prepare food or go to buy food, we are thinking about it and not feeling it. Maybe our brain is hungry for education, for edification, but sometimes we choose to eat instead. Maybe the pancreas is saying, hey, I need some carrots. I need some vitamin K here. I need to be able to process insulin. I need less sugar. Maybe the heart is asking for nourishment. All right, and as we are finished with these deep breaths, just move the head from left to right, slowly at your own pace. Left to right. And continue to breathe with this. From one side, take an inhale all the way in. And moving to the other side, exhale. And on this next one, let's see if you can stretch your mouth. So when you're moving all the way to one side, so I'm at my left side, I want to stretch my mouth so I'm pointed to the left, the back, as much as you can. So we're stretching this part of the body here and holding it and breathing and stretching it, holding and breathing. And on the exhale, move to the other side. And stay there and inhale and stretch the lips again to the back. Maybe take your eyes back as much as you can. Be gentle with yourself. Breathing and stretching. And on the exhale, come back to center. And we'll do one more. Taking the head back and forward. We'll exhale on the forward, chin to chest. And inhale on the way back. We'll do this 3 times. And exhale forward. And inhale up, chin up and back. And exhale forward. And inhale up. And this time we're going to pucker the lips up, up, pucker them. Raise our chin a little bit. You're breathing. And for a bonus, stick out your tongue, lift it up. And breathing. And exhale down, chin to the chest. And squinch the face. Squinch it, squinch it, squinch it. You're still breathing. Squinch the face down. And inhale up to center. And if you can, everybody give us a stretch out that tongue, stretch out the cranial. Oh, come on, Chris. I didn't see you. Come on. There you go. We like to have fun here. Thank you, y'all. Thank you for engaging us. Thank you for that quick activity, something we can do each and every day, right? All right. So let's go to my special offer. Thanks for the hand claps, y'all. I'm glad that you all participated. I am because you are. Hello. And I'm continuing to breathe. So, for the special offer, for the first 2 people that email me within 24 hours, y'all win a free 15-minute chat about your unique nourishment needs. Everyone is unique. We talked a little bit about signs, for example. There's food, fruits, vegetables, minerals that are related to each sign and each part of the body. And we can also talk about possible guidance on your energy, movement, emotions that you may need for homeostasis. This is all possible. This is all maybe you need it because I'm a certified holistic nutritionist. I'm not a doctor and I do not prescribe medication, and I do analysis of the body and body treatments, and I can recommend so many things for homeostasis. And or if you don't want to chat about anything like that, I'm still new to the Woo community. I think I joined in November, We can chat about anything under the sun. Just, hey, how you doing? Where you at? What's going on with you? My email is support at a sunriseseeker.services. And thank y'all. Thank y'all for this space. And hey, we keep on living. Thank y'all.
Thank you, beloved. Thank you. That was, that breathing was it. That was good. That was very good. So,
All right.
you
Yeah,
want to talk
my
a little bit
contact.
about your contact?
Yes, yes. I am on Facebook, not so good at it. I'm a little bit better on YouTube. Shayna Creates has convinced me to make a YouTube channel. So I have a few videos on there and check them out and leave your comments. I'm growing, learning, so I would love to hear your feedback on what you would like to see. And again, my email's there, my website, if you just want to check out what I do, what's happening. The website is a sunriseseeker.services. So no, nothing else, just a sunriseseeker.services. I know it's different, just like me.
Okay, thank you.
Thank y'all.
And now you can take a breath and relax while we finish our closing slides before we get to your love shower. So this space is powered by us. It is the energy is volunteer from the participants through the admin through the facilitators. We all volunteer our energy to this space. However, there are things that we have to pay for, like the Zoom space itself, and a lot of the automated things that we do to keep us flowing. So we ask you to consider that, especially if you come up with a certain amount of regularity and get so much nourishment from being in this space, even if you only come once a month or even if you come every 2 months, whatever. Anytime you come, you're going to get something. It's inevitable. That's just how the space flows. So we ask you to consider um, keeping us going on a financial level. Love offerings, donations, money is my own natural energy yield. So if you're in a position to generate monthly, like a tithe or a subscription or a gift, 25, 50, 75, or $100 a month, you can use any of these links, which will be put in the chat. If these numbers, if there's a different number that doesn't work for you, it's not, excuse me, if these numbers don't work for you and there's a different number that you would like to use, you can send us an email. At the last slide, you'll get our email address, and you can send us an email and tell us what you'd like, and we can create a special link just for you. So thank you, thank you for those who are already doing this, and thank you for considering it for those who are not. And hopefully you will be able to join the ranks of those who are doing it sooner versus later. Coming up next, we have on tomorrow, Tuesday, July 22nd, Confusion Ain't Cute. Get clear or get left. Facilitated by Queen A. Now that's intriguing. Hmm. And then on Wednesday, July 23rd, tax-free strategies to grow and protect your money. Boy, do we need that, especially in this energy that the administration that is trying to control us is generating. And that's being facilitated by David Germain. Looking forward to that. So folks, come on and join us tomorrow, Wednesday, and then tomorrow and Wednesday, you'll get to see who's going to be here on Thursday to join us again. Looking forward to all of that. And if you are new in the space, I didn't notice any new names, but sometimes it might get by me. So if you're new in the space, or if you've only been coming for a month or a couple months, or coming in, popping in once in a while, welcome, welcome, welcome. The first time you come here, you become part of the family. You don't have to do anything except show up. So we invite you to keep coming back and bringing your friends and family and sharing this energy, this beautiful community with those you know and love, so that we can continue to grow this community and become the power, continue to grow as the power that we are. This is a community where we come to learn, elevate, and ascend. And when to come? We are here 5 days a week from Sunday through Thursday. On Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, before I say that, all sessions begin at 7 a.m. Eastern Time on Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. The sessions end at 8:30 a.m. ish. They're 90 minutes, scheduled 90 minute sessions. Mondays and Wednesdays are like a little appetizer from 7 to 7:30 a.m. And whatever time, whatever day it is, whatever length of time it is, you're always going to grow from it. That's my personal guarantee. Uh, uh, we are, pardon me, we are live on Zoom, and we also stream live on Facebook. And if you want to be reminded of the sessions, you can send a text, Woo Nation in all caps, to 74121, and you will begin to get notifications about 6:30-ish, roughly, uh, so you can get up and freshen up and be ready for the session at 7. And if you don't need to receive them anymore, simply send the word stop to that same 74121, and it will stop. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being a part of this community. Thank you. Stay in touch. You can register. We encourage everyone to register, even if you've been doing this for a long time. We encourage you to register weekly, or at least every 2 3 weeks, once a month. It helps us keep track of how many people are actively coming in. And when you register, you will usually get a blast that will tell you who's coming up that following week and what they're going to be talking about, so that you can plan accordingly. We are on Facebook. We have two pages. A private page which is like a private group, which you have to join, uh, and then the public page, which you can go and just like, and and watch, and you get more information and more from especially the facilitators put a lot of information on the private page. You can watch the live Facebook on either page. Uh, Being connecting with us on Facebook is beneficial. We are on Instagram at Wake Up Everybody Virtual. We are building out our YouTube channel. It's growing with new material, and especially going back and adding uh, material going back to the beginning, so that by the time we were complete and simply just now adding new, we will have everything. You'll be able to go back and find everything that we've done from the very beginning. And I'm looking forward to that. That's a kind of exciting, especially for those who have been here from the beginning. And if you need to email us to ask for a different number on your automated love offering, or make a suggestion, or join our admin team, or offer to facilitate, or suggest or recommend someone to facilitate, any reason, please, tongue-tied again, please contact us by email at info.wakeupseries@gmail.com. And at this time, I'm going to bring down the slides and put us all in gallery view, so that we can give Asia her well-deserved love shower. And if everyone can come off mute.
Thank you, Asia. Thank you. Such a nice
Thank
session.
you, thank you, thank you for your information. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Ashe to everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, beloved. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you.
It
Thank you.
was a wonderful session. I enjoyed you all very much. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your participation.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Asia.
Thank
You.
you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
It's
We love
important to take care of our bodies each and every day.
Thank you, Asia.
nourish the
Yeah.
bodies,
Yeah.
mind, spirit, soul. Yes.
And
Pray.
get away from the chemicals, the alcohol, the cigarettes, and the fast food.
You
Yes.
said it. That's it.
Because
you
the
just you just said it. Get away from it.
because the enemy depends on us to eat those things. And they're
Absolutely.
making money.
You know, sitting up there, millionaire, billion, gazillionaires making money off of us. Woo.
That's right. Putting it our foods under different names.
Sierra, if you can close us out, beloved. Thank you.